How you doing, Scotty Bear? Back with another video. This video about the date is set. Also want to talk about the cost and planning this trip. I didn't feel like I could make these type of plans and set the date or lock the date in rather from Ensenada. I mean, it's a lot to plan. I had to pick up some mail. I definitely had to get some things, order cards. I mean, all of these things required me to be here, including I had to show up at the bank even to order a card. So it always seems like there is something that happens that makes things just kind of difficult. But that being said, we finally did lock in on a date. Believe it or not, High Stakes Danny is going to be joining me. We're probably locked in here for a real adventure. PCR test just right before the flight. That's one of the other good things about Las Vegas is apparently you could just go in, they go to your car, boom, hit you with the Q-tip, and you get results in about an hour. So they said you basically show up before and then go on to the airport. So that's convenient. The other thing is restrictions do seem to be, going down, falling. I got a little impatient. I'll be honest. I probably could have waited another month and there would be maybe no restrictions, but it's really hard to say. I mean, predicting this has been difficult. But I went ahead and pulled the trigger. I thought it would be, I think it would be worth it. It is going to cost like $200 extra to the ticket. So in this situation, it probably amounted to about 20% added to the cost of my ticket. Now, the other thing that's lingering out there, of course, with the issues with oil and costs like that, I didn't overly feel like the cost to fly was higher than normal. For the way gas prices are, right? Because on the way up here, I paid $5.99 a gallon. That's pretty steep, actually. Even from putting gas in my buddy's car. It's one of those really of economical vehicles or whatever you want to call it. And he is still $60-$70 to fill up his car, which $20 would go forever. So that being said, I didn't feel like there was any like real extra cost there. However, I have experienced probably up to this point, I feel maybe like a 25% uh, extra cost to travel. Some things are even cheaper because there is lack of demand. Now, my decision to also go early and not wait for the restrictions to fall may be just what I need to do, because if they drop the restrictions, I do feel like travel is something people are wanting to do. However, uh, you know, like me, I mean, yes, I booked to travel. Yes, I feel like I won't have much problems. I have looked at the restrictions to get in, and I wouldn't say they're clouded, but vax stuff, and then of course, negative PCR test and insurance. And I have expat insurance, but I may have to actually get the certificate. I'm not sure on that yet. I'm still looking into that. But these are the kind of things that you should know, where this was definitely nothing was like this before. Now, again, I'm not trying to really conceal where I'm going. However, I do want to, build some videos and stories about the last time I flew this place where I'm going. It cost me $355, and I figure, I was just booked, and I showed up in China, and I was just blown away. And you live in the United States, even Mexico, it's a whole lot different when it comes to the Asian countries. But that being said, still prepping a lot. High Stakes Danny is prepping, as he is very excited also. Um, I do have some High Stakes Danny's videos coming down the pipe also here, as you may have noticed earlier. And it's been something I like to do. Actually, most of the High Stakes Danny videos haven't lived up to the hype until maybe now. Because of he really wasn't in his element. He really likes to play at PTs in Las Vegas here locally. So these videos are going to be a little bit different, because I try to at least tell Danny, hey Danny, play a little video poker, so I could film you. And he's like, nah, he don't care much for the video poker. But anyway, it is a Friday morning. Boohoo, another weekend coming where everybody takes off, and the news cycle stops, which is boring. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. More interesting stuff coming.